Hello, my friend. This is Clyde. What is standing in the way of your miracle? Our text comes from Matthew chapter 21 and verse 21. Jesus replied, "Truly I tell you, if you have faith and do not doubt, not only can you do what was done to the fig tree, but also you can say to this mountain, 'Go throw yourself into the sea,' and it will be done. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer." Let's make something clear. I am not throwing stones at you. In fact, I'm speaking to you, to me, or to anyone who will care to admit that there is a fig tree in their life that needs to dry up. There is something in your life, a hindrance, a big problem. You want it removed so you can have your miracle, but there is this thing standing in your way. Let us find that wretched obstacle and get it out of the way of your miracle. Joshua knew that there was a wall around the city of Jericho, which was part of the promised land that he and 2 million or more people were heading towards. Oh, don't leave me yet. He took the job to lead these people after Moses died. Is he crazy or what? What is he going to tell these people when they come across the Jordan River, climb up the little hill, and see this massive wall in front of them? They have a history of wanting to quit and turn back when they come across stubborn issues. Just like you. You cannot seem to get out of this terrible financial rut, and you have resigned yourself to that bad situation. Are you crazy? Who told you to give up? Who told you to stop having hope? Well, Joshua heard from God, and God told him a strategy, a winning strategy, but it depended on him, not the people. Come on now. God is not talking to the people. God is talking to Joshua. Joshua's job is to do what God tells him to do. Well, you know the rest of the story. Those crazy people had so much confidence in this man that they did not question this crazy idea of marching around the city once each day for 7 days, and on the final day march around it 7 times, and at the final time give a shout, a real big shout. Shout the shout of triumph. Shout the sound of victory, the sound that would tear down this wall for good. But let me pause there. The text before us is Jesus' answer to a big question. Have you ever had a 3-year-old kid ask you a question and you're stumped? You feel that it is impossible to answer this question because he won't understand? Try answering the question nonetheless. These disciples were about to experience something strange. Jesus and them were walking from Bethany to Jerusalem, and he became hungry. If they had stayed at a hotel that serves free breakfast, the story would have been different. Just kidding. I'm serious though. If you had done something different, you would not be in the dilemma you are in today. But be that as it may, Jesus saw a fig tree and he was hungry, and he hoped to get some figs to take care of the hunger. Would you agree that at first there is a solution to your problem? Well, Jesus found out that there is no fig on that tree. And what he did next was weird. He cursed the tree that it will never bear fruit again. And guess what? It dried up immediately. Hold on. Wait a minute. A fig tree usually grows to a height of as much as 30 feet. And a wise farmer knows that he needs about 20 feet between 2 fig trees. This is a massive tree. So when this tree dried up in front of them, you best believe that they were going to ask, how did that massive tree dry up so quickly? Like, that would normally take no water for 6 months, and then the leaves would gradually fall off, and then maybe another 4 months before you see the whole tree wither. Whatever. Jesus spoke a curse over the tree, and it dried up immediately. Don't worry. I'm not gone from the focus of our talk. Jesus was physically hungry, and he could have turned stone to bread. Or he could have sent Judas, the money guy, to the next fast food restaurant to get a bunch of burgers and fries. Instead, he cursed a fig tree that did not have fruits. I reckon that Jesus was hungry not just for food, but he was hungry to teach them boys something. I know you want to know what happened. Now let me recite the text for you again. Jesus replied, "Truly I tell you, if you guys have faith, if each of you do not doubt, not only you can say to the fig tree, dry up, and it will happen, but also you can say to this mountain, go throw yourself into the sea. I mean it. And it will be done. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer." Notice how many times he used the word you? Okay. Jesus said that there is a problem in your life. A barren fig tree, a mountain, a wall, a person, a terrible sickness, being always broke, whatever it be, there is a problem in your life. You ask Jesus what to do. By the time you've come to Jesus, you have tried many other things to get rid of the problem, but nothing. Notice what Jesus did. He put it all back on you. He said, if you have faith and if you do not doubt. You mean my faith can cause a fig tree to dry up? Are you telling me that my faith can empower me to order a mountain to be removed and believe it will happen? That's what Jesus said. Faith is you believing. Jesus said it, then you believe it. It shall be done. Joshua heard from God. Joshua believed it. He moved in that belief that if God said it, then I simply need to do it and it will happen. Thousands of years later, Jesus turns up on the scene and he repeats the same approach. If you believe, you will receive what you ask for in prayer. Who is standing in the way of your miracle? You. You are the obstacle. And you need to get out of the way. You need to move as Jesus says. You need to have the faith and not doubt. Have the believing faith. Faith is you choosing to believe the impossible. Faith is you being confident in what God tells you to do. Faith is you marching around your Jericho, or you cursing your barren fig tree, or you ordering the mountain to move. Faith is you moving into action. Begin today. If you have a question about today's message, send me an email at friendofclyde@gmail.com. God bless you as you move out of the way and move towards your miracle.